All right. So the topic is what life is going to be like in the year 2050.
Oh. I think things are going to get a lot better because it seems like this generation is actually pretty alright. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids being told that the world was going to be messed up when they're older. Health will improve, hopefully. I mean, it might be capitalized on to the point where it doesn't. The organ thing I was talking about is really 3D printing, and you can print 3D printers with a 3D printer. And you can foster your own cells for organ printing. So that could actually become, something people pirate, actually, would be the designs for this type of stuff. So you can, download an organ. Not really, but I think with enough money you'll be able to live for as long as you want, because you'll be able to replace any organs or anything really that goes wrong. I think technology is obviously going to progress to the point where computers are doing more and more, and maybe even scary amounts of computation or analysis, or it might be too easy to find things or stuff like that. AI. I don't think AI is going to come around for a really long time.
What kind of inventions do you think we'll have by then?
Well, nothing we don't have already. We're just going to probably use the things that have been built but not released commercially. So by then I imagine bullet trains will be a lot more popular all around the world. Water-powered cars, not really water-powered, but you can create hydrogen gas out of water. That's probably going to be popular eventually. Any of the hot topics right now will probably be gone by then, like abortion and gay rights. I think those will finally be resolved.
By then, yeah.
So maybe in 2100, maybe that will be a worse time or something. But I think at least for now we're getting a nice patch.
Mhm. So that's what you think life will be like in 2050?
I think it'll be better.
I want to talk about the inventions.
Okay, inventions. What kind of inventions do you think there'll be?
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Replicators, so we can just materialize objects and food and stuff like that. We'll just take raw matter and convert it. And then what other inventions? I think there will be innovations in architecture. I think our cities will take a very drastic turn. Alan Watts once said something along the lines of that, wherever human beings have been, there you see straight lines, squares and rectangles. I think that's going to be gone. Like the city landscape, the city geography will be totally different. I think buildings will be covered with life. They will be habitat, and there will be essentially just big trees into the sky, with plants covering them, ferns, and whatever else is in the local environment. That would increase also just the surface area of the planet. So if our cities come up off the ground and that's added square footage, so we could make more life on this planet feasibly. I think that'd be win-win.
What about our natural resources?
Natural resources. I think all of the resources like stone and the minerals and various ores we mine from the earth, the oils, those things that take millions of years to form, they're gone. But we can harness other energy sources now. We've got this big ball in the sky. We can utilize that in ways. so humans can be good for the environment. We've figured out those relationships so we can benefit the environment and benefit the species on this planet.
How do you think the human health will change in the year 2050?
Our diets will have drastically changed, and that will be like the keystone.
Yeah.
We're just eating healthier, and that I think is a very good many of our problems.
Do you think we'll have more genetically modified foods?
No, I think we'll go back.
Go back.
I don't think GMOs stay around forever. I don't think the lifespan of the corporation is much longer. So places that produce these GMOs just won't be able to do it. I don't think they're going to stand that much longer. But they want to send people to Mars. It's a one-way trip. I don't want to go.
No?
There's not enough water or life. If the only life is like my 5 co-pilots, well, I would go insane.
So let me tell you about the first time I invented a time machine. I made it all out of constructs and some used, contaminated toys I got at the Walmart.
Okay.
It was 1988, and yes, you don't need a DeLorean to go back in time.
What do you think life's going to be like in 2050?
2050?
Yeah. So like,
I'll be 70, so I won't care too much about the world at that point.
no. What do you think technology will be like? Kind of inventions might we have?
Crystal technology will be much more prevalent in the world. Quasi-crystals, which really, you know, it's a great thing. Invented by the French, but only purpose right now is for non-stick cookware. But quasi-crystals will probably be a huge future technology just because they can do neat things like conduct and non-conduct electricity and heat. So batteries and energy storage will be the biggest technology change we'll see. Storing our natural resources. Fight battles will be, probably the next Third World War will be over clean water.
Clean water?
Clean water will be the next big world war.
Yeah.
Having it. Dividing lines will be of politics will be more of over water, life, and power, such as life being medical technologies, life being food crops, and power being power such as electricity. But being able to mass produce electricity is a very big commodity that nations need, whether it be petroleum power, electrical power, or whatever.
Whatever we come
power.
up with by then.
Yeah. No cures for cancer, but a cure for impotency, male pattern baldness, and A cups. A world without A cups. This will all be 2050. That'll all be figured out. Yes, by 2050, cigarettes, coffee, sugar, artificial sweeteners, artificial colors will all be banned as illegal drugs.
You think that'll improve
So
the
will
health?
fat
Or
and beef. Fatty foods and beef.
illegal? You think you can get all of those
They'll be
people?
drugs considered drugs at that point.
So we'll have a healthier America. In theory.
In theory. We can make everything bad for us in America. We know how to do that.
Yeah.
This was water. But then we stuck some CO2 and some corn syrup in there, and now it's soda. Completely unhealthy for me. And it took an immense amount of water just to make the corn syrup, so figure that out. Yeah, I think you'll see that there will still be, no matter what, genetically modified vegetables in the future. When there's more genetically modified meats available, like fish, salmon, seaweeds, and other weird things, because as the oceans die, man will try to replace them with something. That's what's going to happen in 50 years from now. No cure for cancer or AIDS, erectile function, dysfunction, A cups, and male pattern baldness. Right there. That's it. That's the only thing there is.
It's our focus.
So.
Okay.
So in the year 2050, I think that we're all going to be fucked up because technology is going to take over. And I think that there's going to be, like robots doing, I think there's, you know how like there's Redbox and stuff? Like I think that's going to be for like, I feel like that could be for like fast food and like everything is going to be.
Comes out of a machine.
Right. Everything's going to be from machines.
Instantly.
And I think that is really going to screw us over because I don't know what's going to happen to people. I think as far as America goes, I think we're going to be, oh my god, I don't even want to think about the future. Like, if I had to look at it now, you know, you see, like, 7- and 8-year-olds with cell phones and stuff. Like, I just think we're going to be crazy, even greedier than we are now. And, like, just everybody super selfish. It's so negative, but I don't see it really getting better. So.
What do you think life in the year 2050 is going to be like?
2050. I have heard that we will be at war because of lack of water, drinking water.
Clean drinking water, yeah?
Mhm.
Wars over water.
I don't know, I feel like this whole country is going to go into a riot, honestly. Like, I feel like so many people have so many different opinions and no one knows how to resolve anything. I don't know, it's like, part of me thinks how much further can it get, but I feel like it's gonna, I feel like technology is kind of separating people. Like,
So do you think there'll be like robots?
no.
No. No robots?
I feel like people depend on it and rely on it, and I don't know, I just feel like people can't do anything without it now.
So there'll be even more like
It'll
just,
be
like,
even worse, like,
sitting in chairs and everything's done for us.
yeah, which is kind of sad. People
Yeah.
will get even more fat than they are now.
Do you think we'll like try and find ways to like get around that though? Like using technology maybe?
I think so. I think we already kind of are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of inventions do you think there'll be?
Inventions? Heated toilet seats. That's what I'm looking forward to. Actually, I think those are already made. I want one. This isn't really an invention, it's already been made, but I feel like I want renewable energy to become more used.
Hey, well, you just saw what some of my friends have envisioned for the future. My hope for humanity is that we will consider these predictions we are making and prepare ourselves for the future. Thanks.